Okay. Bine, acum vor fi prezentate niște programe de schimb pentru elevi, și elevi, pentru noi. Atenție, programele vor fi prezentate în limba engleză, pentru că sunt pentru cunoscătorii de limba engleză. Așa că vă rog să nu părțiți sala în semn de protest. Dacă aveți nevoie de concretizări, vă rog, cred că vorbitorul nu se va supăra dacă îl veți întrerupe și îi veți cere concretizări sau, mă rog, știu eu. Deci, el este domnul Vladimir Snurenco de la ALC Buiucani. Domnul Vladimir?
Okay. Hello, guys. How are you today? Good. So today I'm going to talk to you about 3 scholarships: HMC, Davis, and Assist first, and then about 26,000 scholarships. So how many of you heard before about HMC? Can you please raise your hands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now all of you will hear about HMC, Davis, and Assist, about all these 3 scholarships. And after that, I will talk about 26,000 scholarships available for you. So, my name is Vladimir Snurenco. I am the director of American Language Center Buiucani. And I don't coordinate any exchange programs, any scholarships in Moldova. Dr. Joseph Salans, he coordinates German Academic Exchange Program, DAD. It's a very, very interesting, very, very cool program. Claudia Mirinte, she coordinates Erasmus Mundus program in Moldova. So I don't coordinate any exchange programs in Moldova. So who am I? I am one of you. I was very successful in applying and getting scholarships. So my name is Vladimir, as I told you. I am from Moldova. So I applied for lots of scholarships before, and I was very successful in getting them. And here are a couple of examples. So I studied in Budapest, Hungary, at Central European University. And after that, I took a short course in Vienna, Austria. And then I studied at Bilgi University in Istanbul, Turkey. And then I took a short course at Oxford University. It was called. And then I did my master's degree at Warwick University in the UK. And I did all that on scholarships, which means that I didn't pay anything. So what is scholarship? Scholarship is money. This is our visual aid, which we use to show our students what is a scholarship. A scholarship is money. So they give you money so that you can study abroad and cover all your expenses. Some of the scholarships, which are full, cover all your expenses. Okay? So for example, this scholarship at Warwick University was around $50,000. They didn't give me the money, they paid all my expenses. So they paid my university fees, they covered airline tickets, visa costs, they also give you monthly stipend. My monthly stipend was around 1,000 euro per month. It's not bad if you think that you don't need to work hard for that, right? You go to universities, you talk to very interesting professors, you read books, yeah, and you get paid. It's amazing, right? So altogether, I think, I never calculated, but I got more than $100,000 in scholarships. And I did it, so you can do it as well, okay? And I'm going to tell you how to do it. So, my main message today is that there are many scholarships available for you. You just need to apply for them, okay? Before I will tell you about these 26,000 scholarships, let me mention the first 3. Why the first 3? Because I participate in a number of scholarships, but I'm a relatively old guy, so some of those scholarships are no longer available for Moldovans, but some of them are. And one of them is this scholarship, HMC. It's a really, really great project, really, really great scholarship for those who want to study in the UK. But it's only available for those who are in the 10th grade, Class H. So Class H, again, please raise your hand. Raise it. Class H or younger. Who is Class H or younger? Okay, very good. So here's a scholarship for you, okay? You can apply for it, and what is it all about? You can spend up to 2 years in a British boarding school, okay? And it'll be really, really, really cool. So the program exists since probably year 2000 or something like that. And many, many kids already participated. Every year, 6 teenagers from Moldova go and study in the UK for free. And it's amazing. So if you are interested in that, please apply for this program. I will tell you how to do that. Okay? So, schools in the UK. How do they really look like? Huh? Let me show you. Okay, so this is not a city. Okay, this is not a village. This is a school. This is a school in which I worked. The school is called Merkeston Castle School, and it's located in Edinburgh, UK. And this is all of this. This is one school, okay? And I worked here a number of years ago as a teacher of economics, okay? And this school is amazing. You, with this HMC program, you can study in one of these schools. Look, this school is great. What is this? They have 3 tennis courts. Every class in the school, they have their own rugby field or their own cricket field, okay? So all these buildings, this is all one school, they have a football field. So this is huge. These private schools in the UK are super great, and they're very well equipped, and you guys can study in one of them. Or if you are in 9th grade or 8th grade, just save this scholarship and apply for it next year, okay? How to apply? Do you want to know how to apply? Let me show you. So here's the website. The website is called, just save it, it's www.debate.mede, okay? So you apply on this website, and what is nice, probably like the easiest exchange program to apply for, here on this website you can apply simultaneously for 3 exchange programs. One of them is HMC, and 2 more are Assist and Davis. It's also for those who are in class as HR, but with HMC you can go to the UK, with Assist and Davis you can go to the US. And every year they select, I think, approximately 3 kids who go to the US with Assist, and approximately 1 who goes to the United States with Davis. So in total, 10 people. So guys, this website is active right now, but the deadline basically is in 1 week. So if you don't apply this week, next week it might be late. Applying is really easy. Let me show what you need to do. You just click on that button which says Applica, and you will see this form. And this form is very, very short. You just write down here your name, your date of birth, basic biographical information, and click the Submit button. And that's it. And later in November they'll invite you for English tests, group interviews. They'll ask you to fill in the application form, stuff like that. And hopefully, if you will be lucky, you will go to the UK next year. About 80 kids applied, 80 or 60 kids applied last year, as far as I remember, and 6 of them are studying now in the UK. Okay? Right. So, I hope that was really easy and there are no more questions about HMC, Assist and Davis. Let me now talk about this. Believe it or not, in the world today, there are 26,000 universities, okay? And I believe, and I checked, almost every single university, if you check their website, has financial aid section where you can apply for different scholarships and grants, financial aid, full or partial scholarships. Which means that there are more than 26,000 scholarships available for you, okay? It was so amazing to hear today about DAT and Erasmus Mundus and all other programs, but I also want you guys to have a big picture. There are more than 26,000 scholarships available for you, and you can apply for them, okay? Good. And just give you a quick, can I show you one more scholarship from this 26,000? Have you ever heard about Gates Scholarship in Cambridge University? Bill Gates. So Bill Gates gave a lot of money to Cambridge University. So now if you apply for to Cambridge University, master's degree, yeah, PhD, you can apply for Gates Scholarship. And he gave like, not a lot of money, around $200 million to this university, so that they can give it to students all over the world, okay? And if you check at the bottom of the website, there is a section, value, okay? Which actually explains what is covered by this scholarship and what is not. It's important to take this into consideration. So check this out. This Gates Scholarship covers university fees. So which means that contract, okay? They will pay for your university fees. For some programs at Cambridge University, it can be like £27,000 per year, more or less. It depends on the citizenship, depends on the program, okay? But they also give you a maintenance allowance for a single student, almost £15,000 per year. Nice, nice. Bill Gates is pretty generous, and I love him, okay? Look, there is also academic development funding. If you want to participate in a conference, £2,000 per year. And family loans. If you have a first child, if you have a child, £10,000 per year. If you have another child, £4,000 more. Okay? And there is also hardship funding here at the bottom. Yeah. Hardship funding. If this is not enough, they can give you more money. So there are money out there, and you need to apply for them. I talked to some coordinators in Moldova before. Actually, this year, they coordinate one exchange program for MBA. If you're interested in that, I can tell you more about this. And they say, nobody from Moldova applies. We have money. We want to give them to someone. Do you know anybody who wants some money? Okay? Yeah. So there are scholarship guys. And if you want to study abroad, you just need to apply. Okay? That's my message. How do you find scholarships? How do you find these 26,000 scholarships? Let me just give you a couple of websites. Some of them. Scholarshippositions.com. They have thousands of scholarships for you. Ischance.com, another website. EDU Active, another website. And I love these guys, English Advising Center, EAC.md. They have some scholarships for Moldovans, which is also really great. So, you can find a lot of scholarships there. Today, there are a lot of scholarships for women. Yeah, women. Can you please raise your hand? Let's see how many women we have in this room. Oh, wow, a lot. Okay? So women were considered to be, we believe that we were like discriminating you for centuries. You couldn't study, couldn't vote, you couldn't work. Now there are a lot of scholarships for you. There are a lot of scholarships for people from developing countries, and Moldova is a developing country. There are some specific scholarships for people from Moldova, okay? You just need to check them out, okay? And you can do this on these websites. And I'm not kidding, there are thousands of them, okay? So guys, I believe that in order to apply for a scholarship, in order to participate in an exchange program, in order to study abroad, you basically need three things. First one, you need to be willing to study abroad, and probably if you're here, you probably want to study abroad, okay? So the second thing is you need to apply early. Just like Dr. Joseph Salan said, you need to apply in advance, sometimes 6 months in advance, sometimes 8 months in advance. And the third thing, you need to write a lot. So it's not like with application to ASEM, USIMEA, these universities, when you apply for scholarships, you really need to write a lot. So if you want to be a student abroad, you know, they say, you are what you drink, you are what you eat. In this world today, my friends, you are what you write, okay? And you need to write a lot. Let me just list the things you need to write. If you want to apply for university abroad, you need to write a motivation letter. You need to write a scholarship application letter. Sometimes in Moldova, you need to write your own recommendation letters or help your professors to write them. You need to fill an application form. You need to put together your CV. You need to provide your diploma with transcripts. This is a whole, like a pile of papers. It's a lot of writing, okay? And how can I help you with this? How can American Language Center Buiucani, where I work, can help you with that? Well, ideally, you all studied in some schools, lyceums, and universities. And ideally, our schools should prepare us for life after school, right? as you finish the school, you should be able, you should know how to apply for these universities, right? But very often you don't know, okay? So we decided to help you a little bit. We, using our expertise, developed a course. Yes, this is a picture, guys. Writing can be difficult. You know, if you know how to write motivation letters and scholarship letters, great. So, we developed a course, which is called Scholarship Winner Secrets Academy, okay? And in your packs, which you're holding in your hands, you have this leaflet. And if you want, you can read it later, okay? It has all the information about the Scholarship Winner Secrets Academy. So we are the scholarship winners, and we're willing and able to share these, secrets with you, okay? This course is very practical. It lasts for like 30 academic hours. We tell you where to find scholarships. We teach you how to write these letters. You write them, we check them. At the end of the academy, at the end of this course, you have the entire pile of documents ready just to send to the university. And let me just tell you a couple of success stories. 2. To be fast, to be quick. So one girl, we helped her last year. This year she's a student in the UK. She'll study there for 2 years. She got £80,000 in scholarship. Another one, I don't know where she found this scholarship. She's now a student in Czech Republic. We helped her to brush up her essays, gave her a couple of pieces of advice, and she got €60,000 and she'll be a pilot in 3 years. Can you imagine? A pilot! It's amazing. Okay? So if you guys want to register for this course, you can do it today with Svetlana. This is my colleague Svetlana from ALC Buiucani. Can you please raise your hand? You can register with her, you can register with me. You can write to us on Facebook. So our page on Facebook is American Language Center Buiucani. You can just like our page, follow it, and if you're interested, sign up. Okay. So remember, the big picture. There are 26,000 universities in the world. You can study in any university, in any country. You can have any profession you want. Okay? Good job. Couple of more things before I finish. In addition to what I said before, we also have a couple of cool things at ALC Buiucani for you. The first one is this. We got a grant from US Embassy in Moldova to develop the first academic writing center in Moldova. So if you need help with essays, we can help you. Just bring them to us or send them to us. Also, within this academic writing center, during this academic year, we will organize 20 free presentations for you on different aspects of writing. We will teach you how to write in English. And the speakers are usually US Embassy employees, Fulbright scholars, and Peace Corps volunteers, native speakers of English usually. Okay? So, to know when these presentations take place, know when they happen, please like our page on Facebook. You can do it right now. It says there, American Language Center Buiucani. So just like our page. Okay? And stay in touch. And we have a lot of other interesting events for you. Free events with Americans. Like, for example, book club with Will Dixon. It's amazing, free. You read stories, discuss them with a native speaker of English, and lots of other clubs. So, to stay in touch, like our page on Facebook. Thank you very much. Do you have any questions? Thank you. Thank you. No questions? Perfect. I can go. Yes, please. Okay? It works like this. You go on the website, which I mentioned before, or you go visit university website, and you check out the requirements. They're always there, English language or English language requirements, and they basically tell you whether you need to take TOEFL or IELTS or any other test, and how many points you need to get. I was not here to promote a specific exchange program, okay? I was talking about 26,000 of them. And as you heard today, for some of them you don't need to proof of English language, for some of the programs. For some of them you need. It's always written there, always. And you just need to go to this website and read it, okay? Did I answer your question? Thank you. Any other questions? Yes, please. Volunteering. think volunteering is pretty important. Why? Because I remember I was reading on the website of